space. Welcome back to the vlog. I am so looking forward to this video because we are just settling into our house and really figuring out our routine in this new space. As much as I want to just stick inside the house and really work on all the things, we have plenty of things to work on inside the house. I'm so ready to just get in a bit of a groove in our new place. I've gotten some questions if we're still in Dallas, and we're still in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but not Dallas itself. So it still feels very much like a new neighborhood, a new place to figure out where we work out, our favorite parks to go to, where we grocery shop, all those things. And that's what this video is. Today, I'm actually about to go do a Target run for a house thing. I just need a drawer to put like my underwear, bras, that kind of thing. I also want to get a basket for some shoes. I'm just realizing the longer we're in the house, the things that are practical to have. And one of those things is a basket for our shoes by our backyard because we're in and out there a lot. A gym membership. I want to sign up for our gym membership, obviously to have the gym to use, but also because they have a splash pad and it is really warming up here. So we want to get on that. I'm also trying to work out every single day this week, which means I'm waking up early. I've just realized the only time that really makes sense is either nap time or the morning time. Morning time is just more practical. And it's not super cute. It's not super aesthetic right now. I'm just in our den that still has moving boxes and I'm lifting some weights, but we're getting it in. But if I do during nap time, I am thinking I can go to the gym. So we'll see how that plays out. Some local events hopefully this week. Even just walking around, we found a little library near us. Just all the good stuff of finding all your little places in a new place. Obviously this guy's still in some PJs. So let's get him dressed and head to Target. Got back from Target. I had to share a quick haul mainly because I found quite possibly the cutest little 4th of July outfit for Connor that I am definitely linking below because are you kidding me? The little teddy bear, the little gingham shorts, which will just be nice to have in general. And this would be so cute for a girl or a boy. I did get a 3T. It was a little bit more snug than some of the 2T things. Also this Chobani s'mores creamer. I've never tried this, but the guy said I was the 4th one to actually pick this up. Beach towels because we don't have any. And also a basket for our shoes. Not my dream basket by any means, but it'll do. I didn't find a container for my socks, underwear, but that's not a necessity. No, actually I kind of do need that right now because it's currently just in a trash bag in my closet. That actually fits perfectly. Linking that outfit I got Connor and I realized it was a girl's outfit. That is why I had to size up. I think it totally works for a boy. It's so cute. I'm now headed to the gym to go get our membership. I do wish I could just do this online, but I think most gym memberships you do have to come in person. They're pretty busy right now because they have a bunch of camps going on, so she said it might not be an in and out thing. I'm hoping it's an in and out thing because I'm just trying to run out while Connor's asleep and Aiden's working from home. So I am bringing my book with me because I'm trying to read instead of scroll on my phone these days, and I find just having a book that I'm really interested in is really helpful for that. That was so quick. I am all set up. That was like 10 minutes. That was amazing. That just made me so excited. I can't wait to start working out. I think it's gonna be really efficient to be able to work out there during Connor's nap. So happy about that. I have more time than I expected now since that was so quick. So I'm gonna shoot some things for Instagram that I need to, just a little Instagram reel that I'm working on, but I don't know if you can tell how frizzy my roots are. This always happens right after I wash my hair. I washed my hair last night and I did my hair so quickly and completely forgot to use something that helps so much with that. So I'm going to touch up my hair a little bit. I saw my friend Beth Grace Moore on YouTube. She shared this probably a couple weeks ago. It's the IGK Good Behavior Protein Smoothing Spray. This stuff, this is incredible because it's a smoothing spray, but it's also a heat protectant, which is something I'm trying to get better at using because every time I get my hair done, I always have a little bit of damage, and that's something that they always recommend. I'm so thankful to be partnering with IGK on today's video. You actually spray it in your hair before styling it with any heat tools. It protects up to 450 degrees. Smells so good too. I do have a code too. You can click the link in the description or you can scan the QR code right here to try IGK's smoothing spray and you will get 25% off with my code Michelle25. So many heat protectants just leave your hair feeling so greasy and almost weighed down, but I love this because it's lightweight. And again, it just keeps my hair from getting frizzy. I also find that my hair just holds kind of a curl, a wave better when I use this, which is why my hair's already deflating because I forgot to use it this morning. It's activated by heat styling tools. So if you're using a blow dryer or a flat iron, that is how it's gonna lock in that smooth finish. Especially in the summer months, I find my hair gets especially just frizzy and out of control with the humidity. And I don't like doing my hair every single day. If you watch my vlogs, you know I have many days where my hair is just back or I'm just kind of rocking with some second day curls. And I find when I use this product, my hair just holds whatever hairstyle I have much, much better. And that is much, much better. I will have the IGK smoothing spray link down below if you guys want to check them out. You can use my code Michelle25 to get 25% off. I'll also have a QR code right here if you prefer to scan that. I saw my friend Allison share this attachment that you can put on your KitchenAid and you can make homemade ice cream. So I think sometime either tonight or maybe before tonight, because we have one of Aiden's college friends is visiting tonight to meet Connor. He was actually just in DC with us, but we obviously didn't bring him. But that might be more of a reason to actually make it when he's here tonight. But I'm really excited to try it. I found a chocolate ice cream recipe I'm gonna try. My pawpaw would always make homemade ice cream growing up, so it feels very nostalgic. Their church even had like a homemade ice cream festival that we went to when we were kids. So I'm really excited because homemade soft serve ice cream is just incredible. We have an induction, why can't I say induction? We have an induction cooktop rather than gas, which is what we had at our last house, and I'm actually liking it so far. I find it really heats things up really quickly. There is just a learning curve to any new stovetop, figuring out how hot everything gets. It sounded like it would be pretty tricky to actually put in a gas one, which we were thinking about possibly doing, but now I think we'll keep our cooktop. It's been working pretty well for us.
So we couldn't go to sleep. Wish it lasted forever, but it faded away. I was wrong, you were right. We couldn't stand tall under the fire. Somewhere I can see the silver lining, but it's so far away.
Good morning. We're actually headed to gym class. I'm so excited. We weren't sure if this was going to happen today because Aiden has my car that has the car seat, but my mom was able to drop off hers for me to use, which is so nice because now we can make it. We've been going to this gym class back when we lived in Dallas, but we haven't gone in a while, so I'm excited. This is a different age group. It's him with a lot of older kids before he was in a class with a bunch of younger kids. So I'm excited. We'll see if he's a fan and if this becomes just another part of our routine. Back home, that class was really fun. The energy was so great. It was really fun being around a bunch of older kids just because that's really what he's used to with his cousins. But we are having so much trouble with this nap transition to one nap. I've heard that this is a really just tricky transition. He gets so tired in the morning, so doing anything in the morning, like an outing like this, is just tricky, especially because he does wake up pretty early in the morning. Sometimes it really works to try to get out of the house around this time and try to kind of keep him entertained till nap time, which ideally is around noon, but sometimes he's just so tired, and today was just one of those days. So I did end up leaving a little bit early. I could just tell he was so tired and just really struggling. I always try to put myself in his shoes, and that is just not an environment I would want to be in when I was really sleepy. So we did cut it short, but we had some fun. It was a really good time still. I think I might see if they have an afternoon class. I think that might work a little bit better. Now I'm about to get some work done. I did want to share my outfit because this outfit is just so comfortable. Of course, you guys know I love my overalls. My overalls are the Barrel overalls from Free People, probably my #1 investment when it comes to clothes. I wear these all the time. I'm sure you're sick of me wearing them, but they're just so easy to pull on. Cardigans from American Eagle. I have on a Cezanne necklace. This little top I think is from Old Navy, and then I wish I could link my hat because it is just my new favorite hat. I love the suede, and hats are hard. Sometimes they just don't fit right, but this one just fits so well. I really like it. It's from Brandy Melville. I can't find the link. I got it when we were in Georgetown. I have also gotten so many questions asking why this couch is not facing the fireplace, and I completely understand because that is a very typical setup for a couch. And for one, this rug is still not staying there. I haven't decided what I wanted to do for a rug yet, so it's just a placeholder. But I don't really want to mount our TV on the fireplace because our TV's right here. Ideally, I would like to mount it on this wall, maybe even do like built-ins or something on here one day, but I want the fireplace to be its own thing. But I also get practically, you gather around the fireplace, so it makes sense to do that, but I don't really want to mount our TV up there. There's something about that I don't know. I just am not sure if I want to do that, but I just had to put that in there because I did not expect to receive that many comments about that. And yeah, that's the reason. I never updated you about the ice cream too on the KitchenAid. Incredible. Last night it was much more like soft serve, which is still not something I'm complaining about. I love soft serve, but I froze it overnight and it's the perfect ice cream texture. Can you see that? It is perfect. I'll link the actual chocolate recipe I used. It's great too. And I do think I'm gonna bring this on. We have a beach trip with my family. I think I'm gonna have to bring this because wow, I'm now inspired to try a bunch of recipes. If you have a favorite recipe for the KitchenAid ice cream attachment, let me know.
Friends will come, friends will go. They all seem to change while I'm still.
Yesterday we just got so caught up putting down so much mulch in the backyard. It was actually very therapeutic, but after that we just rinsed off and we're so tired. I ended up ordering dinner. We ordered from Torchy's and I got a fajita bowl. I didn't even know they had these, but it was delicious. And now I have leftovers for both of us for lunch, which is great. But today my sister was originally going to come over, bring her girls to see the house, but one of them ended up getting sick, so scratched those plans. And I think I'm going to run to Trader Joe's with Connor once he's away. I want to grab some flowers and some snacks. Tomorrow we have a little live music in the park event that I'm really excited to. I'm going with my sister, and I love Trader Joe's for just fun snacks. I also want to go to a trail if we can. The weather's kind of been off and on raining. Seems like a great place for Connor to run around. I'm thinking there might be horses there, which would be an added bonus. I actually just had a bunch of mulch get delivered to finish the rest of the yard, so at some point during this week we'll do that too. And I have a lamp coming today that I want to put in the sunroom. Essentially that room doesn't have any outlets. I think we'll probably put in outlets someday, but for now I found rechargeable light bulbs because something about me, I do not like overhead lighting. We have a lot of overhead lighting on right now because it's a gloomy day. Lamp comes in today, rechargeable light bulbs. I'm hoping that'll solve the issue. That'd be really nice. I also just placed an order for some photos because I want to work on my scrapbook a little bit. I try to do it monthly just because I find that's the easiest way for me to really keep up with all the photos and everything. But yeah, we have April and May to do, and then I think I'm going to do a whole page just for when we bought our house, all those pictures. I'll link all my scrapbook stuff down below. I actually need to find all my scrapbook stuff too, but I've been waiting to figure out a picture to put in the front too. Got back from Trader Joe's and also our trail walk, which was incredible. We saw so many different animals. We saw alpacas, we saw longhorns, donkeys, goats, what else? Chickens, really just everything. It's so fun doing stuff like this at this age because the past couple months he's really tried to just start talking a lot more. It's just fun pointing things out and then he'll attempt to say the word. I'm like, I think you're actually trying to say that, which is sweet. But I wanted to share a little Trader Joe's haul of what we picked up. Very small. We got some strawberries, some dark chocolate peanut butter cups, this to bring to our little event tomorrow. I also thought these would be cute to bring too. I've never tried this popcorn, but looks really yummy. Our flowers, some more heavy whipping cream so we can attempt, I think I just want to do a plain vanilla bean ice cream. We're gonna try that. Sourdough, some mandarin oranges, and a watermelon. And I'm gonna go ahead and chop up this and then also just peel these. I like to peel them, have them in the fridge, easy to grab. Got my lamp in the mail. We're gonna go ahead and build this. It essentially looks like a bigger version of my small little one I have over here. It's super cute. I'm assuming I'll just screw it into the base. I've had lamps like that in the past and my light bulbs came, so we'll test it out. Although it is really bright in here, but we will test it out tonight and mainly the morning. That's what I wanted to read in this room. One thing about Cash is he loves a good haul. He always has to see what I'm purchasing when I unbox things. Here's the lamp. Super easy to assemble. I just did that in probably 15 minutes, but I really like it. I think it's really cute. Obviously you can't tell any of the light right now because it's so bright in here. I'm also excited when the paint swatches are gone because they're really killing the vibe, but it's super sweet. I did realize in the room itself there aren't any outlets. We do have a sneaky little outlet right there. So theoretically I could just thread it around and do that, but I do think that this is just a little bit more convenient. However, I do like how it just has a little like that situation. There's just something about turning on a lamp like that that's very satisfying. So I don't know, maybe I'll plug it in or just keep these bulbs, which I probably should just keep because I bought them. For dinner, we just have some baked chicken breast, some roasted broccoli, and then some garlic parmesan orzo. I actually like doing chicken thighs more than chicken breasts, but I realized that we just had chicken breasts, which is fine. It almost reminds me of Dig Inn, if you guys have ever been there. So good. Yesterday when I put these hydrangeas in water, I didn't fill it quite high enough. My hydrangeas completely wilted, but if you don't know, you can stick them in water. I don't know exactly how long. I usually just do overnight. They will just come right back to life. I will say these weren't the best hydrangeas ever. I even give them a bath like this, even if it's just been a week and they're kind of looking like they're on their way out. They actually end up lasting a while. Just stick them in some cold water. Good morning. Connor and I just finished up. I do say Connor and I because he was helping me spread it a lot. We just finished up laying down some new mulch. I did run out of bags, so obviously this section still needs to be filled, but I think it looks a lot better out here. We actually just got a playhouse for Connor. It just came in the mail that we're gonna put in this little corner. I am so excited. I do think it's gonna be a little bit intense to build, and I do wanna try to transform it, paint it, make it super cute, but we're starting there. I'm so excited to make this just like a fun little area for him to play at and be outside, even though he also just has fun helping us with whatever we're doing outside. Filled in this section over here. We're also getting so much use out of our shed back here. This is incredible to have for yard work stuff. They actually left behind these little crates, which I want to do some sort of DIY with these because How cute are they? They're really, really sweet. As you can tell, we have minimal yard work tools, supplies right now, but I think one day this will all be filled. This just alone has been a great playhouse for Connor too. I'm about to go to our new gym for the first time. I'm really excited. I'm trying to time this with Connor's nap. Aiden's working from home today. He hasn't been lately. He's been in the office, so this is the first day I've been able to do it, and we're just gonna try it. I think I should have plenty of time. He's been doing just a longer one nap during the day, but I still am just gonna do a 30-minute run just in case, and he's there if it's like a quick thing, but he's not able to just fully watch him throughout the day while working from home. But let's do it. Gonna do a run, and then hopefully in time I'll get a little bit more confident and be able to figure out weights and all that. I just showered and got ready. I definitely had more time there than I thought. I was kind of rushing, but I think I'll get more in a groove the more I do it because I am making that a priority. I just, in the last few months, especially with moving and everything, it's always hard to get into a workout routine, especially as a mom, but my energy levels this week have been so good, and it's because I've been so consistent with just working out every day. I am only 26, I'm almost 27, but I have just noticed, I've talked about this before, but the older I get, I'm kind of sore when I wake up in the morning. My joints are kind of stiff, and I especially have felt that because I haven't been moving my body, especially lifting weights. As much as I love running like I just did a 20-minute run and then the Stairmaster for 10 minutes. That still kicked my booty. That was still pretty intense. It is such a necessity to be able to keep up with my family, especially, you know, down the road when we want to have another kid. I just want to be very active. I really appreciate that I always saw my parents being active. My mom was a big runner. Dad has always walked a lot. They always stayed so active, just taking care of the house, now having so many grandkids, and that's definitely an inspiration for me. In the past, I was just more motivated by working out for the sake of working out, and honestly for the sake of looking a certain way too, but the older I get, the more it's just about keeping up with it. Speaking of that, I have a whole video in the works that I'm brainstorming of just how to balance everything, balancing work and fitness and all these things, especially as a mom, but just in a busy schedule. So I am excited about that. I like to let those ideas just marinate, especially when it comes to video. So I'm thinking about that. Tonight, I'm going to a little live music event with my sister in the park. Such a fun summer thing. I'm really glad the weather cleared up too. It's really sunny. I think it's gonna be a ton of fun. Was so much fun, just such a wholesome, fun summer night. We are definitely gonna go again, but I'm gonna close off this video. I'm headed to bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to check out IGK's smoothing spray, I'll have it linked down below, and I'll catch you guys in my next one.